Hi, I'm Danny. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to go over the Autel PowerScan Circuit Tester. I know these tools pretty well. I've been using them for probably 25 years. Today, I'll go over the menu. We'll do some powering up of the windows, some cooling fans. Let's get started. I removed everything from the box. This is the Autel PowerScan. It comes with a 20-foot extension cable. This will get you all around the vehicle, bumper to bumper. If you're working on trucks or trailers that are longer than that, they actually supply another 20 feet of cable. So you've got 40 feet now. The way you hook it up is the battery clamps, or if you're working inside the vehicle, you can use the accessory or cigarette lighter, they call it. This also comes with a really good user's manual. We've got table of contents. We have about the tool. We have all the specification. It works with 12 and 24 voltage systems. Over here it shows you how to hook up the tool. Shows you it's got a 10 amp circuit breaker. There's 4 work modes. There's DC, there's AC voltage, there's resistance, and there's continuity. So I'm going to show you most of this stuff, how to hook it up. I'll show you how to turn on the components. So I'll show you most of this, but let's go ahead and get to the car and let's get started. So let's go ahead and get the PowerScan out. Oh, and by the way, the auto fix here, this is going to be my next video. So stay tuned for that, but we're working on the PowerScan. So we're going to need the unit itself. We're going to need our battery clips, and then we need the tip. Now, I don't know your experience level on these tools, so we're going to start off pretty basic, and then we'll get a little bit more advanced beyond that. I know these tools like the back of my hand. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to hook up our battery clips, and these only go in one way. So let's go ahead and get this hooked up to the battery. This red lead, it's going to go to the positive side. The black goes to the ground side of the battery. Right now it's in DC voltage mode. You can see up here, if I push this round button, it goes into AC mode. If I push it again, that's resistance mode. And if I push it again, that's the speaker. So I can hold it and get rid of the speaker sound, or push it again and get the speaker sound back. So let me take the tip off, and you see it's round and sharp. So this extra lead right here, this came right off the back of the unit, and this is always going to be a ground. So if you're in this mode right here, you can check continuity, or you can even power up something like a light. So I have a light right here. Let's go ahead and put the ground on one side, and then I would put the tip on the other side. And when it turns green, it's connected. So from here, I just turn on the power and the light goes on. That's how you check a component. Now let's check the resistance. I'll use a resistor here. So first thing, we need to put it in resistance mode. So that's 1, 2 over. Then we take our auxiliary lead here. We put one end on one end of the resistor, and then we go to the tip and probe it. So 141 ohms. So that's how it does resistance. Now if you want to check continuity, maybe make sure a wire's good. You would want to get the speaker back on. So we're going to get the speaker on, and then go over one to the voltage scale. Put one end of the wire on the auxiliary lead and the other one on the tip. And if it makes a tone and turns green, that means you have continuity in that wire. Before I remove the PowerScan from the fixture so we can do some real-world testing, I want to show you how the 10 amp circuit breaker works to protect the circuit and the tool. So the auxiliary lead in voltage mode, this is a direct ground contact, comes directly from the battery. I'm going to hook it to the tip, And if I supply voltage to the tip, I'm going to trip that breaker. Now if I want to reset it, there's just a button right here, and now it works like normal. The 20-foot cable that it comes with is more than enough to get you around most vehicles from bumper to bumper. If the 20 feet it comes with isn't enough, you can always use the extra 20 feet extension, or if you have an accessory port, use that. For checking things like dome lights, makes it pretty simple. I've got power on this side. If I come over to the other side, I just need to supply a ground and the light lights. Does this have enough power to power up a radiator fan? Let's find out. As far as fuse testing, this tool actually makes it super duper easy to check a lot of fuses in a little amount of time. So far, I think I've given you a pretty good demonstration on how this tool works, and I'm not done yet. So if you could hit that subscription button and give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And share it with a friend. If you got a friend that you think can benefit from this information, go ahead and hit that share button. Next up, we're going to check the window motor. So I already checked the schematic for this car, and I need to put ground on the yellow wire. So I added a T-pin here. I'm going to take my auxiliary lead, hook it to the T-pin, and I just need to power up the green wire, and the window should go down. And it does. Now, if I switch the T-pin to the green wire now, I would need to power up the yellow wire, and the window should go up. And it does. I covered a lot of information on the Autel PowerScan today, but I didn't cover the AC mode. So although this will measure things like a wheel speed sensor or a map sensor, using your multimeter is going to be a lot better option. That isn't the strength of this tool. The strength of this tool is the power of components. And if you're thinking about putting this into a light socket, you're going to be buying a new tool. I'll put a link to the PowerScan in the description along with some related videos. I hope you got something out of today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.